Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Let's check.
I knew it!
This is a numbered door. But we can't do anything with only the two of us.
We better head back and let everyone know.
Yes.
Wait, what's this? Is this the map for Edek?
Hmm.
I should take it with me.
Huh.
Huh, so you guys found door 1.
Oh.
So now we've located 2 new doors. The 6 door and the 1 door.
You know, it is interesting that Edek wasn't flooded.
It really is.
Well, we don't really know if all of Edek is safe.
That's also true.
We only checked the area around the elevator.
Yeah, even so, it's still very interesting.
You said the 6th door was there, right?
Yes.
And that means Zero planned all this out, even the sinking. That would have meant some pretty
Well, yeah.
serious remodeling of the ship's interior.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took. I can't even imagine how much it must have cost.
Yeah, there's that too. So that has to be quite a wealthy individual.
It would have been a ton, that's for sure.
Well, that does go along with what Ace was saying. The most reasonable explanation would be that this was done by some organization with access to a whole lot of cash.
Yes, it does make sense.
What you looking at? What you looking at? And what about you? And what about me?
Yeah?
I don't think it's a very good idea to stay here.
Probably right.
Yeah, you're right. Ace and his team might be back already.
Well, Junpei and I should be able to open door 1.
Huh? You guys leaving me behind?
Just kidding. All right, let's go.
You weren't kidding.
Hey! Where the hell did you guys go?
Don't worry about it.
7?
Huh? Oh, okay. But
What's
no
wrong?
snake.
What happened?
What the hell kind of question is that? Snake is...
Oh, no.
Snake is... dead.
Jesus. So then we would have found it if we went to door 3. But who would we have went with, now that I think about it? Damn.
He died, just as the 9th man did.
Wait, as in he blew up?
Oh my god. That's not true, is it?
Why would they lie, June?
We should make sure.
Yeah, right.
What?
We should.
You can't.
Wait! Not that way.
What? What?
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way.
Really?
It's not locked, so you can go in that way.
Where is he?
Shower room. Left side of the hallway. I put a broom in there too to keep the door open.
That means we can get in without going through the numbered door, right?
Come to think of it, that means those doors don't really shut that tight then. If a screwdriver and a broom can do it without them breaking. I can get the screwdriver, but the broom, I would imagine, would snap.
Yeah, that's right.
Such a big door like that.
Then let's go.
But,
This wasn't
jeez.
open when we passed here before.
So then I wonder if we went into 3, could we have saved Snake before he, blown up?
Well, let's keep going.
I mean, clearly
It smells horrible.
this game is meant to be replayed a lot. I don't think it's clearly not a super long game, but it's all about going back and doing all the different paths to unlock the full story, I assume. So far it looks like we're heading towards the middle path here. That's gonna split into 3 ways. I assume that one on the right is like a bad ending or something, considering it only has one more path. Or a single path, I mean.
Ugh,
Yeah, this is pretty awful. I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Where is he? Where's Snake? There.
LLR? Is that a combination?
June, you should stay here.
But
Please, just do me a favor, okay? Alright?
I want to see the body.
I'm going in.
Jesus.
Just like Ace said. Just like the Ninth Man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
Oh, the face. It's horrible.
Yeah, can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are...
No mistake about it. It's Snake.
How did this happen? How did he get separated from us? Sorry, Clover.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it. Alone. And waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up.
But the thing is, you know, even if he was caught off guard, you know, something doesn't really add up because, I mean, he could have been lying, but, I mean, he said that he can go toe-to-toe in a fight if he needed to, even if he is blind. So either that was a lie, or there's something more to this.
He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors,
Yeah,
including
so
Snake.
there's 2 people who could potentially, you know, do the very same thing to us. But why kill him?
It wouldn't
What was
open
the
for
purpose?
Snake and a single killer.
Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Yep.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
And that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah. That means anybody could be a killer.
Yep.
wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually?
Because it's the truth.
You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Yeah. You don't know anyone here except for me. And even then, we haven't seen each other since elementary. You don't know what kind of hobbies I have.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
No, that seems irrational coming from you. So I'm already a little suspicious of you, Ace.
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner. And those who don't are the losers.
Yeah, but if he is making a game and he has set rules, why would he cheat?
Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself.
I don't believe it. I don't buy it one bit.
If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
All you're doing is putting the blame off of you. You did it, but who else?
Good question.
At least that's my guess.
If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
Was Zero on the ship with them? Well, Junpei wasn't sure, of course. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's still on the ship. He can be literally any of us.
But I
just don't know who he is.
Where could Zero be hiding?
Plain sight.
I think Zero is one of us.
Was he one of them? Well, it's possible.
Well, that's possible.
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy? Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Exactly. I said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason.
No reason. I've got a great reason.
And what's that?
The bracelets. Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to. It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But if that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
You got a point.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the Nonary game. All of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward.
Exactly.
Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us. If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely. That's why all the puzzles run by themselves. That's what you're getting at, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Seven, when we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright then. I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right?
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. Seven and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well. At least they do if Zero is one of us.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide as one of us?
Oh, well, that's because...
He wants to play the game.
I don't know.
But what this game is supposed to accomplish for him, I don't know.
Oh, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
I mean, it's a better argument than anything you just put up.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence.
I mean, it's all we got.
I don't really think that's enough to go on, you know?
It's better than nothing. And again, we don't know each other.
It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. Seven, Clover, Junpei, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
You're right, but...
We must go. We have very little time left.
Our next destination is... Mercury.
But maybe you and June should check it out first and then report back to us.
Alright, let's go, June.
Right. Here it is.
The Mercury card reader.
We're using the card 7 gave us, right?
Yeah,
I found it when we were checking
So we
out
have
the shower
another
room.
3 doors, I assume.
I think 7 said something like that. Anyway, let's see what happens. I guess the elevator works now.
Actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Gotcha, so all the paths indicate the doors, that's right. So wait.
Jumpy, I know it's only the 2 of us, but let's do our best.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, I'm happy we were put together.
I bet you are.
You know it's just for searching E-Deck, right?
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you.
Oh. First, we need to find out if the elevator comes up full of water.
Just like we did before.
And it won't.
Oh, here it is.
I knew it. It's not wet at all.
Giggity.
Let's go.
Yes. Look! Nearly all of the buttons are destroyed.
Really?
Yeah, only the seat and bottom button can be pushed.
We're on C deck right now, so the only one we can choose is bottom.
Yeah. Well, let's try it out. Oh, so this is the bottom deck. Hey, over there.
Number 2.
This is a numbered door.
This is the 8th one we found.
Just isn't that kind of weird?
There were 2 numbered doors on B deck near the central staircase. They were doors 4 and 5. 3 more in the large hospital room. Doors 3, 7, and 8.
And the door we found on E deck, and the door Lotus and Santa found on A deck. It was a 6 on the door on E deck, and a 1 on the door on A deck.
That means...
Do you think the next door we find?
Number 9.
Yeah, I think so. The next one's gonna be door 9.
Finally!
Yeah,
You don't look very happy about it, though.
it's not that. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
Knock on wood.
You're right. We should keep our fingers crossed.
Let's head back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 pieces.
Hmm.
Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want, right?
Oh, okay.
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
So it's remaining a mystery.
Can't believe we're voting here.
Maybe?
We need to
Or-
make the whole thing fair, blah-de-blah. This is a complicated plan, you know. Hurry it up, Mr. I have a brilliant idea.
Yeah, quiet in the peanut gallery. All right, let's open these up. The first one says, Ace requests door 1.
Yes, I do. Would you like me to explain why?
Yes, please.
No, we don't have time for that. Sorry. Let's keep going. Next is Santa. He wants door 6.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Clover wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
Wait a minute. There is no way I'm going anywhere with the Elephant Man.
Oh, come on.
No, there'd be no point to the voting if we let people change their choices because of stuff like that.
But...
Just give it up, Lotus.
Seriously.
It's not like I want to hang out with some exhibitionist grandma.
I am not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothes.
Sure you are. Again, can't see your legs there, so... I don't think you are.
So, last I checked, that's not a crime.
Maybe. But what about common decency? Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who looks like a half-naked raisin.
Reason.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you!
God, they're actually fighting.
Oh, not good.
Just pick him up by the collars.
Let go of me! I'm killing him!
So you are Zero.
Read the rest.
Right.
Hurry!
June wants door 6.
Yes. I don't really have a reason. I just felt like it.
Huh.
So this was everyone's vote. Ace and Clover requested door 1. 7 and Lotus requested door 2.
So I guess I'm going to door 2.
Santa and June requested door 6. Then the door I should choose is... Okay, the last one is mine. I want to go through... My choice is door 2.
Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
What?
Cheating?
I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard what doors we wanted.
Nah, of course not.
How could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Let me see that.
Sure, here. I had 3 pieces of paper ready.
Smart man.
I put the one with door 6 on it into the pot.
To the pot.
I just needed to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone else's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted. If the number
That's
I
very
wanted
smart.
matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out. Well, what does it say?
You got lucky.
Alright.
Yeah, because I want to be my big man mountain there.
So we know who's going through door 2. That'd be me, Lotus, and Junpei. The only problem's the other 2 teams.
June and I want door 6.
Clover and I choose door 1.
That's not good. We can't open either of those doors with only 2 people.
Hmm? So I guess they gotta split into 2 teams again.
Why don't Santa and June go into door 1 with Ace?
Santa and June.
Huh?
Well,
And what will you do, Clover?
I'll be waiting at the stairs. You guys are coming back here, right? That's what 7 was saying, wasn't it?
We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find
Yeah, I guess she does need some time alone, honestly.
We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. And that's how the notary game worked.
I'm sorry, but I just want to be by myself for a while. You understand, right?
alright. I'm going through door 1. That alright with you, June?
Yes.
Well, we'll be going then.
Let's move 2.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go.
I won't see June for a while, but
We haven't seen June the whole game. Who cares?
it's my choice. I'm just going to have to suck it up. 7 said we'd all see each other again, and I'm going to believe that. The other group went to A deck to go through door 1. Clover joined them. Our group is on our way too. We're heading to the bottom deck using the elevators. I wonder what we'll find down there.
We ready?
Yeah, anytime.
I'll go first. Let's go!
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it!
Oh, there it is! It's right there! It stopped.
Man, I'll never get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Damn right.
Alright. This hallway's pretty short, but it's got 5 doors. 3 on the left, and only 1 on the right.
Don't forget the last one at the end of the hall.
But it's got a metal plate over it, so I doubt we're gonna get anywhere that way.
Alright, let's get started. I think we'd probably better split up. You okay with that?
Sure.
Yes, no problem.
Sure thing.
Then I'll take this first one.
I'll try the one next to it.
Well, I guess I'd better get started too.
Urgency. Alright. Confinement room, front hallway. Let's go ahead and save real quick. There. Let's try the first one. What the hell's this supposed to be? Like a drawing of a whirlpool or something? Well, if I'd had to guess, I'd say trying to look like water. That's a drawing on the mirror. Looks kind of like a spring. There's a little tile on the drain. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to pull it out there. Might have to use our heads on this one. Alright, let's figure this thing out. There's a tile stuck in the drain. There's no way you're going to be able to pull it out. Oh, looks like the water doesn't work. Doesn't matter how much 7 turns that thing, no water's coming out. Has the water been shut off from somewhere else? I mean, water has yet to work at all. There's a tile stuck in the drain. There's a party in here? I don't know. Maybe it's for privacy. Probably. I mean, it's a bathroom. A toilet paper tube, huh? I seriously doubt I'm gonna need this for anything. Takes it anyway. Well, this part is thinner than the rest. In fact, doesn't really look like that it's part of the rest of this thing. Rod feels loose. Maybe I'll give it a couple turns. Here we go. Screwdriver shaft. Huh, okay. Hey, this is a screwdriver shaft. It's missing a handle though. Even if we run to a screw it fits, we're gonna have to hard time without its handle. Well, if you can find a handle, maybe we'll be able to. Maybe then it'd be of good use. Alright. Hey, this handle's pretty loose. Loose? You think it'll come off if I pull on it? It fell off. Oh, look at this. That handle really didn't fit on the string at all. Maybe it wasn't meant to be attached to it. Huh. Take a look at this handle. The inside of the hole's threaded. Like you're supposed to screw something in there. I wonder what it could be. We seen anything that might fit there? So if I just stick the metal rod into the handle. Hey. Thank God it's the right kind of screwdriver for that screw. Awesome. We can totally use this. Damn, this screwdriver even looks like a soldering iron. I think it's some sort of industrial grade screwdriver. Guess that doesn't really matter anyways, so long as we got the thing. We can unscrew any Phillips screwdriver we run into. Alright, sounds good. What in the world? A symbol on the toilet lid? Huh, seems a little fishy to me. It's a sun symbol, but it doesn't look like the one on the door. It's a sun symbol. Damn, this toilet's pretty nasty to begin with, but the inside's even worse. Honestly, I'm amazed you could bring yourself to touch it. Ha! There's way nastier stuff out there in the world than this gross-ass toilet. You're a real deep thinker, aren't you? Hey, my mother told me the same thing. There's a dirty blanket on the bed. Man, this is a mess. It's not even a bed anymore. Can't say you want to sleep there, but I'll touch that toilet all day. I mean, there's gotta be a reason. kind of weird that it focuses on it, but there's not really anything to interact with around here. Strange. Oh, I see. Huh? What the hell? It's not opening. There's something up at the drawer. I don't trust it. But I'll unscrew it anyways. Yeah. Sweet, got the screws off. Now we can open up the drawer. I can stick my finger in there. I already took the screws out of the desk. There's nothing in here. Well, maybe the drawer is what we need. The drawer, huh? Alright, let's yank this thing out. There's a bump on the back. Wonder what it's for. Maybe there's a hole somewhere. These bumps line up with a trigger and a hidden switch or something. Hey, we've seen weirder stuff. Doesn't seem that far-fetched. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's how they usually use like puzzle boxes and stuff. There's usually like specific grooves or holes or such to, you know, make parts move the way they need to. I already took out the drawer of the desk. Alright. This chair's pretty old. 7 sat on it, probably break. Say something? Nothing at all. Alright. Looks like we're done here. Okay, so the last one was a swirl, this one looks like a stream. Someone made a wavy blue lines in the mirror with the blue paint. Is that a drawer? Blue scarf? Or, is that a drawing of a blue scarf? No, maybe not. Oh, this one's not... Huh. This drain is kind of a weird shape for a drain. Think they made this shape for a reason, or just for fun? There's no knob on the faucet. Maybe there's no way we can get water out of it like this. If we can find a knob, or something that works as one, should be able to get water to come out of the thing, right? Could rip off the other one, maybe. So these sinks, they're opposite sides of the wall, right? No. It's not just the sinks, everything's opposite, like a mirror image. So, that's normal if you're both using the same water pipes, right? Yeah. Wait a minute. That's right, this is a mirror. I didn't even notice that you could see the beds. Oh, what the hell? What? Towel. No kidding. Well, it looks like a towel. I have to wonder if the design means anything now. Maybe you should consider what the design might be. Perhaps it'll give us a hint. Alright. The bed looks cold. Pretty sure you'd freeze to death on this winter. No kidding. If I tried to sleep there, my skin would dry out in no time. Well, it's not like you're not that young anymore. That shouldn't really matter. My, Junpei. Aren't you lucky? It seems you'll die before you have a chance to grow old and hideous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you're right. Dry skin is a woman's worst enemy. Also, is she really that old? She didn't look any older, really. Then, I guess, like the rest of the characters. Wonder what everyone's ages are. This bed looks even sadder without the pillow. So, it's still a terrible bed. I'd never sleep on a bed like that. Moon. I understand. This was all a big reveal to talk about Pokemon Sun and Moon. This was to show that, you know, it was going to come out way before it ever did. Yeah, that's right. I get you, Spike Chunsoft. I understand everything now. A moon? What a filthy, disgusting moon. Yeah, it's pretty filthy. It's a precious, but it's a precious hint. Let's remember it, alright? I refuse to touch this! I refuse! What the hell's wrong with you? I don't want to touch it, ever! I mean, nobody said you needed to touch it, but okay. The paper seems to be pretty old. Ew! How the hell can you touch that? It's horrible. Well, it's not like we really got a choice, do I? It's not like I want to. Even though I just did it. Half-used toilet paper? Well, it's old and kind of grossing me out, but there's nothing suspicious about it. Okay, so we got sun and moon. Wait, a minute? Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, I mean, it's just a combination. This looks like part of the design for the towel. Do you think it means anything? On the towel, it looks like water is flowing from the river to the spring. Do you think that means we need to make the water flow from here? Okay. We could oh, my bad. Actually, yeah, that's right. It has a thing here too. Oh, well, there you go. A faucet handle. Ah, there's nothing in the drawer. Yeah, something's not right though. That handle in the drawer doesn't really fit, you know? It looks kind of messy. It's so tacky, you know? Why don't you take it out? If you say so. So there's a mirror on the other side of the drawer. Interesting. It's kind of an odd shape. It looks like someone attached the handle with a screw after that. Or after the fact. What the? There's a mirror on the back of the drawer? Handle is weird. Looks like the handle was attached with a screw. Do we still have the... Yeah, we do. If I use the screwdriver on the center of the handle, maybe I can grab a knob. Well, that came off easily enough. Looks like a faucet handle. Yeah, it seems a little weird to put a wooden drawer like that. I'm sure they made it look odd on purpose. With a shape like that, well, there's only one place for it to go. You're right, we must combine it with the towel. Oh, never mind. I thought I knew everything. Alright. So, let's do this. Sweet! The handle I got off the drawer fit right into the faucet perfectly. I said posset, not faucet. Now I can turn the water on. Or can I? Oh, I can. Junpei, what are you doing? That's precious water! It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water. Gosh. I can see that. I'm asking you, why are you letting it run like that? Think about it, Lotus. This faucet doesn't have a knob when we found it, right? What do you mean? Just watch. Anytime now. Hey, the water's filling up! Doesn't that mean the pipes are clogged? Whoops. Let's turn it off now. So, did anything change? The water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you, alright? Alright. So, I guess we need to... The sink is totally filled with water. No? Okay. I let the water pour from the sink with the river symbol over it, and it filled up. So what happened over in the spring mirror? The whole place is just flooded. Mountain's dead. He drowned. There's some kind of blue sign over the sink. Oh, it's got water. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, the clock. Tile. Okay. So we got this tile. And it's got red, blue, and gray lines. What the heck does this stuff mean? Hell if I know. Okay. Up.
What the?
Wait, what? Pass out? Oh, Seven.
Hey, what's going on? Are you... You're sweating like crazy. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all.
That's definitely more than just a little dizzy. Are you sure? You don't look so good.
What am I doing here?
Huh? What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, that's not what I mean. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back. I think I've been here before.
Really?
Huh?
I said I've been in this room before.
You were here? When? Why?
Aoi. Like Nona.
Huh? Was he a previous... He played this game before, hasn't he?
What the hell was that?
He's played this game before. Dang it! It's just like Danganronpa. Again! There's like so many similar things with this game.
It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't. That's right, an experiment. There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
Experiment?
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
They were trying to control people.
Control?
Or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I mean. I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names.
Now that I think about it, his design... He looks like someone who would be like a shipwright kind of guy. Like a... I don't know, like if he's seen like crabbers or something like that. Like they tend to have like a jumpsuit type of deal. So they don't, you know, get soaked and everything. Usually pretty heavy stuff, usually because of the cold. So maybe not only did he... Either what he's implying is that either he's played this game before with, you know, 4 or 5 other players, let's call them, a part of the experiment, or I guess lab rats really is what you should call them, or he was an outsider to it, like he knew it existed, and he, you know, let them onto his ship, which is the Gigantic, or at least he was a passenger aboard it, like, you know, maybe he helped Zero or whoever else with this. Or maybe he is Zero, and he somehow lost his memories or something. I don't know. You've got me even more and more curious, Mountain. Go ahead, speak. You didn't speak.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Pharmaceuticals?
Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case?
What? Wait, that case? Are you a detective? Huh? Was I completely wrong?
Wait, under this bed. The hole's gone? No, maybe it was a different room.
What?
There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Hey, what exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Okay. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
A cop? cop. Okay.
A cop?
Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
Was?
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why.
16? Jesus.
It was all over TV and the newspapers every day. So you're saying you were investigating it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to been it. That's why I
Whoa.
went to the wharf.
He looks badass. Huh.
In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags.
What the hell? Dude, this is creepy. This is creepy as shit right now.
Bags.
So it is an
There was
organization.
something about the way they moved as they were carried.
There were body bags. That's the kids inside of there.
No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags.
What the fuck,
I moved
dude?
before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand. Don't move. I felt metal touch the back of my head. Drop the gun. He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. Did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle. A drug? That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that.
That was a little more than bits and pieces.
I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. Where am I?
What in the world? It was a little funky there.
A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink.
Huh. So wait, if that's the case, then why does he have the getup that he has now?
A toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. It was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying. But I could hear one. It was pretty high. Probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed?
What?
I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold up. Why are there kids here? But then when my inside man told me, it popped into my head.
Tonight, A ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? Didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then...
Holy shit! His heart grew 3 times its size that time.
You son of a bitch.
Hell yeah.
I finally got the damn thing off.
Pretty sure it finally worked.
Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Hey, what happened after that?
I don't remember what happens after that. I think I found some kind of door out of the ducts. And I think I found some kids, too. Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Ah, man, what happened to the kids, Seven? Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died. A girl, I think.
Huh?
Anyway, just... please don't ask me anymore. I really don't remember anything else.
It's fine. Don't push yourself. Going by what he said, the children who had been kidnapped 9 years before, apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They'd been brought here for an experiment. Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings. The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and Seven is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway. I didn't learn anything about the Nonary game or Zero. Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago? And just what the heck is this about controlling human beings?
Well, more than likely it's just a continuation. Just with older test subjects.
That's nuts. Did they really conduct an experiment like that? I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get moving.
Wow. That was a big information dump. Alright, well, let's go with door number 3. Why is it peered over like that? I can just barely see a mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. Sure would be nice if that mirror was a little lower. Looks like it was the same height as the mirror on the right. Wonder if that means anything. Probably have to reflect something off it. In the other room, the river and the spring went together to solve the puzzle. Does that mean there might be a similar puzzle with this mirror? Well, there's nothing here apart from the mirror. Maybe I just need to pair something with the mirror. Probably the towel. The only difference between them is whether or not they're reflecting any light. Huh. It's a sink. There's no light shining from it. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark here, but I don't think there's anything going on with that sink. The faucet is too hard to turn. Light's barely enough to see. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost here or something. It's a blanket, not really one, or not really a great one, but still. Toilet paper. It's still wide enough to know what it is, even if it's dark. Nothing out of the ordinary about it. 14 equals E. think I saw a 14 in red somewhere else. Was it something I'm carrying on with me? What are you talking about? No? Huh. Yeah, it's an item yet to get. God damn it! No matter how hard I pull this damn thing, it just won't budge. Guess I won't be opening this anytime soon. Doesn't look like it's got a keyhole either. Doesn't seem to be stopping it. Nothing seems to be stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? No clue. There's a simple chair over there where the light doesn't shine. Okay. Emergence. There's a bunch of tiles on the door that spell out emergence. Emergence. Maybe we need to emerge out of here? You got me. Tiles we found, and the tiles are here, are the same size. When I touched the tile on the door, I felt something weird. Huh? I can move these tiles? Then that means maybe if you swap out the tiles we got with the tile on the wall, something will happen. I suppose. Now that we just need to figure out what the strange designs on these tiles mean. At any rate, we should look for all the tiles that are the same size. You're right. Let's meet back here after we've done a thorough search. Okay. There's a door in the back. I wonder where it goes. I thought of that, and I tried a couple things, but yeah, same result. Come on. Why do you keep going in and out, dude? Guess 7 wasn't about to do anything. Oh well. And we have this door here. We're saying the same height. Wow, I actually had to click on the light beam. Oh yeah, we could probably use the mirror to reflect the light. And I just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine light on. Oh. Okay. I don't think the light can reach it where it is. How do I could see a partisan over there. Pretty pointless to bother examining it. Okay, so without handle. I mean, like, how do I reflect? Oh, so if I shine this light on a mirror in the back. There we go. Goodness gracious, that's really weird. I get it. If I shine light on the mirror, symbols appear. Left side is a sun, and the right side is a moon symbol. I'm gonna remember this. I mean, I don't really... Why shouldn't light on... Okay. 4, 7. So, sun 4, moon 7. Four and 7. Come on, dang it. That's Lord Almighty, come on. 14 equals E. Moon equals 7, 4. Okay, not quite sure what this wants from me. Drawer that doesn't open. I wonder if it's part of a puzzle. This desk is old and rusty. I don't have to, like, shine this, do I? Doesn't really look like it. What in the world? Light's barely enough to see. I already saw. I just don't know. I mean, do we not have all the tiles? Emergence probably means emerge or escape. Do we need to do something with these tiles to open the door? Yes, but we can't do anything because it's not allowing me to. Is there anything else I didn't notice on here? Got the round peg here. There isn't anywhere in the hallway where we could use this drawer, huh? Well, if we're going to use it, I imagine it'd be in a room somewhere. There's only so many places you can use a drawer, after all. Wait a flippity-doo-dah minute. Why not stick it in here? This is the one... Yeah, that's drawer. No freaking duh. What was that? I heard it too. Let's open the drawer. Wow. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, we got the other tile. Taking a closer look at this tile, Junpei. I noticed that 3 lines here are actually on top of the other line. Okay. The red lines? Yes. Okay, what does that mean? They look to be the same. I would assume this is all the thing. Nothing in the drawer. I guess that's all we needed it for then. Let's go see if that was enough. It looks like we should use the tiles here, but there are still rooms we haven't checked. What? What else have I not checked? I mean, the only thing we haven't used is the towel. We got the sun here, and we got the moon on the other one. Just like the sun symbol we saw in the dark room. Yeah, that's right. Maybe there's some kind of hint there, too. I think maybe the number was how many times we should take a piss? Nah. It's gotta be how many times we flushed. I mean, there's no handle. I wonder, was the sun we saw in the dark room indicated to this place? Was that number how many times I needed to flush? Probably the nastiest toilet I've ever seen. Said 7 didn't even think twice about touching it. Oh right, there's this string. The only thing you can manipulate in this room is that string. Chances are, I made this puzzle so someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. Oh. Guess I should keep pulling on the thing then. Alright, here we go. Second pull. Yeah, I completely forgot about this. Third pull. Did you just hear something? I did, but it didn't sound like anything happened here. Huh, I wonder where that sound was. Probably in the other toilet. And there's a string stair. So this was the moon symbol it was pointing to, huh? They probably made it so that way someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. That's the case. Second time. Third time. Fourth time. Fifth time. This is the 6th consecutive time. There we go. There's that sound again. It happened whenever I pulled that string a couple of times. Junpei, did you hear something in the other room? The other room? You mean from the dark room? Aha. We're getting somewhere now. Okay. It's probably... Maybe it's in the toilet. No? Looks like there's a dirty toilet, but it's too dark to tell. Oh, the drawer. That's right. It was locked. Yeah, there we go. 2 tiles. Okay, cool. There's a bunch of weird lines in this tile thing. I don't get it. I don't think I can figure this one out on my own. They're all the same symbols, too. So that means we still have the drawer without handle and the towel. Maybe we have to combine it? Huh? Why did it do that? Okay. Well, looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Alright, let's check that mystery then. We've got 4 tiles. There's a bunch of tiles that are the same size on that wall there. So, if we replace... Oh. Sorry, my masculine voice came out a little bit. So, if we replace the tiles, the 4 tiles on the wall, with the ones we've got, we should be able to open the door. Theoretically. Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay. Yeah. Gents. Junpei, calm down. Just have to replace 4 tiles. Yeah, you're right. It's just 4 tiles. I need to think. Okay, well, let's go back to yeah, it was E equals 14. What does that mean? The tile with the 3 colored lines on it, right? Junpei, did you notice this? The red lines, don't they look like they form a 14? Oh, oh yeah, they do actually. 14, huh? Yeah, I guess it kind of does. Yeah, if you turn it like this, like this. Okay. But again, what does that indicate? Because I mean, we have this. It says 14E in red. 14 in red, that's what it says on the tile. Well, there's more or less... See, the 14 on the tile is... Well, it's an E, right? Yeah. I mean, they all have the same symbol, though. So, what? Do we just take out the E? Oh, 4 E's. Gotcha. That makes more sense. E. Virgins. Hey. Did you hear something unlock? Does that mean we got it right? Yes, I think we did. The 14 hidden on the tile. If you convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E? How? Basically, the E's in emergence are the 14s from the tile. Or, you know, you can just look at the toilet and, you know, bada bing, bada boom, you got it. So if we place that, it gives us the answer. Do you really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Yes! Let's go. So far the puzzles are actually getting easier. Like the first one was a real one that got me. But I guess because I was also being introduced to everything at once, so I don't know.
Oh, what the hell is this place?
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now.
But we can't.
Figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Clearly an execution chair, from the looks of it. Or probably what they use for the mind control or whatever they're doing.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Oh, what the hell is this? What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here.
Agreed.
Come on.
Torture room. Alright. Well, looks like we're getting closer and closer to the end. At least for this particular playthrough. Or, for this specific ending, I mean. Alright, got red and yellow. Think the colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that. Bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. These levers have got to turn something on. Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on or off. That's important. Is what they turn on or off. Don't say the floor is going to suddenly open. There's a bunch of buttons here with the letters A through F on them. And really banging music right now. Holy shit, I like this. Wonder if they do anything. Down you go. So if I press it again, back you come. I guess these buttons switch something on or off when I push them. So press all the buttons. Ah! Didn't mean to do that. Yellow lever. I see some oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Yeah, it feels like we got some movement to it. Probably be able to pull this one. Alright. Let's pull the lever. Kerchunk. Is that water? Oh god. What the hell? What's going on? Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor. Ah! Junpei, look! What? She's... Oh, damn! I can see through the glass now. Whoa, what the hell? That looks awesome. That's a what in the world? Why is there a shark? Why is the water green? And why is it belly up? And why did they decide I'm going to write letters on here? EDBF. There's a couple of letters in the color of blood written on a shark's belly. It's dead. Looks like the letters are E, D, B, and F. Whatever those are for, to be in this room somewhere. That's really weird. Okay. Well, E, D, B, and F. E, D, B, F. So take off C and A. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on? I guess the puzzle was here, and the power had to be sent to it in a specific way. Gracie, come on, go, out, shoot. Alright. Dude, I am loving this music. Huh. A really creepy chair. Manacles make me think it was used for torture. Well, we can't open these manacles without a key. Some sort of weird symbol on them. There is. What kind of symbol? Well, if you got this right, I think it's the sun symbol. That means this is probably gonna be moon, right? Got the sun symbol engraved on. Oh no, they both have it, okay. There's something on the screen. The device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. Okay. First, adjust the switch to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh. I don't know about this thing. We gotta figure out the puzzle. It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyways, we just need to adjust the switches to match the blocks on the top, right? You adjust the switches to shown in the four corners of the screen. Then press the check button. Junpei. I don't know what this thing does. Or we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. What in the world? Well, let's just turn everything on. Okay. Check. Error. Hint. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Easy enough. Adjustments complete. Now, proceeding to the execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected to the subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. Whoa, whoa! I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does that mean by preparation? I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this. I think this means one of us has gotta sit in that chair. Well, Seven's never going to fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data, I wonder if it runs on electricity for the subject. There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's gonna zap the brain with a little electricity? This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we still gotta prepare. We can talk about this after we figured everything out what it means. Alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do. Error. The restraining device locked but empty. The subject has not been properly placed in. Unlock the restraining device to reseat the subject. Well, the restraining device has to be the chair. Well then, I guess we just need to unlock the chair. Manacles are still locked in place. They got the sun symbol engraved on them. Okay. I assume that's, yeah, that's the exit door. It said the door will unlock if we complete the experiment. So in other words, we aren't getting out for that door until we finish the experiment. Well, let's do that then. Alright. I thought there was a hole here, but I guess it's got a cover over it? You are going to be able to pull that off. It's bolted down on there pretty good. Maybe there's something around here we can use to get that thing off. Can you see anything in there? If you can't see anything, I don't really think we need to bother with trying to open it. It's too dark to see anything. Huh? Did I see something shiny in there? Did? Something shiny in there? Yeah, well, maybe. We ought to check, though. Would be pretty bad if we miss something important. Maybe we can find something to take the cover off with. Alright. There's the door we came through. Of course, this is the entrance. It's been like that in every room we've been. What did you expect? There's no point in trying to go back. Let's just think about going forward, alright? There's a bunch of pipes near the ceiling. I don't think there's going to be a puzzle up there. I at least hope not. We can't really reach them. And just climb on Seven's back. So, that's weird. If you look over here, there's a device, but if you turn here, the device is gone. Oh, it's probably like looking from behind the chair or something. Weird. Okay, well there's a wrench. There's a number of ominous looking tools and instruments here. Let's see. Got a daze, a hammer, and a pair of forceps. And these things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Hey, doesn't this wrench look like it'll be way too new here for all this stuff? Yeah, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. Wrench. This wrench looks pretty brand new, considering we just found it. Wonder how it's supposed to be used. Knock it off. I don't want to think about that. You've already seen plenty of things that are a lot more cruel than that. You're unexpectedly sensitive. Come on, let's not talk about that stuff. Doesn't matter, okay? We need to find God damn it. We need to find somewhere where we can use this thing. Man, I burned my tongue yesterday, and I think it's causing my tongue to puff up a little bit. Or something. It just feels weird when I talk. Alright, let's open her up. Cover's bolted down there pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off the wrench we just found now. Sweet, it's open. The hole's too small, you can't see in, even with the cover off. Well, if you can't see in, I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous there. Okay, I admit that scares me a little, but we need to make sure there isn't anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. Small, cold, and hard. Does it feel like there's anything else in here? Alright, let's see what this thing is. Sun key. Key with the sun symbol on it. Should be able to open up that door now. Or, door. It's for the shackles. We're gonna need the sun key for that too. None of the doors here have keyholes. We gotta use it something that's not a door. I wonder what it could be. Yacha. Sun key should fit into the keyhole for these manacles. Alright, sun key, here you go. And yes! Great, they're open. I don't think we're gonna need the sun key again in here though. Just seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. Yacha! Alright. I don't think examining the chair is going to cause that machine to do anything. I should probably take a look at the monitor instead. The restraining device is unlocked. Please seat the subject in the device.
Well, like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with.
Yes, ma'am.
Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters.
Oh.
Tell them that I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them.
You're gonna make it. Gonna make it, Lotus.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei. They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Wait, what?
Wait! Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona.
Oh my god.
Those are their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh, no way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
Kashiwabara.
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. But... And then, that was when. From there, it looked like... just as if, finally... That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back.
Really? Huh.
They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way.
Really?
Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment?
I have not.
I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people.
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No, it definitely is.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down.
Lotus, step on it.
System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour.
Oh, Jesus, no.
If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we need these two on. Okay, so that one is definitely enough. Okay. Huh. How do we get those bottom? Here, how about we turn on one for all of them? Okay, no. 2. Okay, that looks correct. What about this side? No. Okay. So this is all correct. Let me see. Okay. So that needs to be like that. I don't know what causes the ones on the bottom to turn off. That's not what I meant to do. So we need those bottom 3 to turn on. Okay, that one doesn't. So let's keep it like that. Now we just need that. How does this look? Okay. Oh, there we go. Alright, simple enough. The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. I can hear the door unlocking, and now we've got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. Glad nothing bad happened, but I think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Didn't take long for 7 and me to get her out of here. Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not fun for me. Damn straight. I don't even want to see that thing again. Alright, let's get out of here.
The hallway goes to the left.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right. Let's go.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C deck.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door. And I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door. Let's go!